guys, it's Cookie again with another ROM review, and this time I've got Omni ROM 4.4 KitKat for Galaxy S3. Yes, I'm excited. It's already time. KitKat's available for S3. May not be the best ROM for now, but it is getting there. It's really awesome. So let's get into the ROM. Here is the lock screen, which is kind of same as the previous versions of Android, but with a bit of a cosmetic touch to it. Here is the lock ring, unlock ring with the battery indicator there. You can enable or disable that in the settings menu. I'll get to that later. So let's unlock it. Now here is the Google Experience Launcher, which is the new launcher the Google is pushing with the Nexus 5. So it has a bunch of features like the OK Google thing. You can just utter the words OK Google and it will listen to you. That's something kind of like the Moto X, what Moto X has done. Is really awesome. I really like this feature. I kind of just keep it somewhere and just ask OK Google, just search for this thing, and it does work. So that's really neat. Now if you go to the left, if you swipe to the left, there is Google Now. So you have to enable Google Now for that. If you enable that, you have this option here, which is a quick shortcut to Google Now. It displays whatever you need. It displays traffic information. It displays weather information. It currently displaying my position and 6 minutes to home, whatever it is. It's really neat. Okay. So let's get into the launcher. Okay, now you have all these apps. I have tested the root functionality. It does have root. If you something to keep in mind, if you change the runtime to ART, the root doesn't work. So you are stuck with Dalvik for now, but that's okay. You can use that in any way possible. So yeah, let's get into settings. So it's all KitKat. Most of the features of KitKat you already know from various sources. These are the settings menu. Let's go to About Phone. In the About Phone, you can see it is Android 4.4 KitKat. Let's see the K. Awesome. If you long press it, you have the Android KitKat, and if you again long press it, you'll have the series of operating systems which Android has gone through. So yeah, it's kind of an Easter egg. It's really neat. Awesome feature. Okay. You can see Omni version 4.4, 12.11 nightly, so it's the latest version which I got of. Build number, okay, these are there. It does work. Okay, one thing which I want to mention is that the signal is showing 1 bar, right? So I think that's kind of a problem. Not a problem exactly. It does. I can make calls and I do receive texts, but sometimes where I should be getting full range, I don't get full range. So I think signal is now on the lower side. It will be getting better, I presume. I do know that. So with the other settings, you have the normal settings here. You can change the default SMS app here. You have the Hangouts, which is the latest feature of this ROM, this operating system, the Android. So you can change it to messaging app if you are comfortable with that. So it doesn't force you into it. NFC, all these features. You have a mobile data plan if your carrier supports it. Okay. Now in case of interface, you have these two controls. That you have brightness control. You can slide your finger across the status bar and change the brightness control. It's neat. Show notification count, that also is one option here. Rest of them are fairly similar to other versions of Android, nothing too flashy or something like that. Notification light, you have custom values. You can have custom values here. You can add it to application. Pretty awesome features to have. These are similar to whatever the previous Android versions has given us. Storage, the SD does work, so if you're wondering for that, it does work. Battery life, okay, battery life is something I'm a bit skeptical about. It is still in the beta version or whatever version it is. It hasn't given up on me anything, but yeah, battery life is not the best right now. I've heard that with ART version, with ART runtime, the battery life gives more. So I didn't test that exactly because root is actually really important for me, so I have been running on Dalvik for all the time. Apps, similar. Okay. Location settings, you have all these. Security, okay, you can change the screen lock to all these. It's similar to the old Android versions, so you don't have something, you won't be in the dark regarding that. I have flashed the PAG apps, that is Parallel Android G apps, 2013 version 4.4. So that might be the reason you're seeing a lot of apps here. So yeah, I just want to clarify that. What else? Okay, developer options. You can see I have these options available. Here is where you will be changing the runtime. Okay, if you want to use ART and if you don't care much about root, you can use ART and it will reboot, load all your apps again. You can use the ART function. So if you want that and forget about root, it's your choice. Okay, one thing I want to clarify is that if you want to use root, after flashing the ROM, you have to reflash SuperSU script. Okay, the update version, the update SuperSU 1.65, you have to flash that to have the root functionality. I tried to install Titanium backup and it didn't get it, so I had to flash this thing. So some kind of a tip if you want to use that. One problem which I faced is that with the camera, first time when I booted it up, I tried to fire up camera, it just rebooted. So, well, it was just one time and I think it was some kind of a small bug or something, but camera does work, no problems there. Let's start. Yeah, the cameras does work as I've said. Pretty awesome. It's hard to believe that even in the primitive version, it's really awesomely working. It's a functioning version of the latest Android version on the S3, so that's miles above whatever I want. So it's really awesome thing to have. So yeah, I think that is it about the ROM. Let me show you guys the boot animation of Omni ROM. So here is the Omni ROM boot animation, which is the Omni with the Android peeking out and whatever this is. It's an awesome boot animation. It's less about Omni ROM and more about KitKat for me, because KitKat, I've been waiting a long time for this. I have mentioned that in the KitKat Experience ROM also. I've been impatient with this, but now it's out there. This is going to be my daily driver, and it's capable of being a daily driver for any of you. So just want to clarify that. I think that is it about the ROM. This is not about the Omni ROM mainly. This was more about the KitKat version available for S3. About the Omni ROM, you can read about that because it's available everywhere. A bunch of developers got together to make a unique ROM. I believe a ROM which is available for a bunch of devices. So this is it. So yeah, it is an AOSP based ROM, so you won't get all the bells and whistles of CyanogenMod or AOKP or something like that. CM11 is in work as of now. I just want to say that I have tried out the preview, the unofficial CM11 preview by Temasek, and it also works perfectly. But the ART, if you switch to ART, it just post processes everything. So it's not there yet. I will be making something about it. So yeah, I guess that is it about the ROM. Please subscribe, like, and share the video if you found it useful. Hope to see you guys next time. Bye.